In a land of eternal summer, nestled between crystal clear waters and golden sandy beaches, lived a 12-year-old boy named Brian. Brian was a curious and adventurous young detective, always on the lookout for mysteries to solve. Little did he know that his next adventure would involve a shark with a secret. One sunny day, as Brian was exploring the coastline, he noticed a peculiar fin gliding through the water. Intrigued, he followed the shark, which seemed to be leading him somewhere. The shark, whom Brian decided to name Brian after himself, swam gracefully, occasionally turning back to make sure the boy was still following. After a thrilling chase, Brian found himself at an old, abandoned lighthouse. The shark swam towards the dilapidated structure and disappeared through a hidden entrance. Determined to uncover the mystery, Brian cautiously entered the lighthouse. Inside, he discovered a secret hideout. The walls were adorned with maps, newspaper clippings, and blueprints. Brian realized that he had stumbled upon a gang of bank robbers who were using the lighthouse as their base of operations. The shark Brian, it seemed, was their accomplice. As Brian continued exploring, he stumbled upon a room filled with stolen money and jewels. His heart raced with excitement, but he knew he couldn't let these criminals get away with their crimes. He quickly formulated a plan to catch them red-handed. Brian decided to use his wits and quick reflexes to foil the bank robbery. He carefully set up traps and obstacles throughout the lighthouse, hoping to slow down the criminals and give himself an advantage. When the gang returned to their hideout, they were met with a series of unexpected challenges. Brian watched from the shadows as they stumbled and fell, giving him the opportunity to disable their getaway vehicles. Just as Brian thought he had everything under control, he heard footsteps approaching his hiding spot. With adrenaline coursing through his veins, he prepared himself for a face-to-face encounter with the gang leader. The leader, a menacing figure with a scar across his face, stepped into the room. Brian knew he had to act fast. Using his quick reflexes, he lunged forward and managed to knock the leader off balance. The two engaged in a fierce struggle, but Brian's determination and resourcefulness prevailed. With the leader defeated, Brian swiftly tied him up and contacted the authorities. The police arrived shortly after, arresting the entire gang and recovering the stolen goods. The town rejoiced at the news, grateful to the young detective who had saved them from further harm. As a token of their gratitude, the townspeople organized a grand celebration in Brian's honor. The mayor presented him with a shiny medal and proclaimed him the town's hero. Brian felt a sense of pride and accomplishment, knowing that he had used his skills to make a difference. In the midst of the festivities, Brian noticed the shark Brian swimming in the distance. He realized that the shark had only been helping the gang because they had captured and threatened its family. With a newfound understanding, Brian approached the shark and gently patted its sleek skin. Together, Brian and the shark Brian formed an unlikely friendship, vowing to protect each other from harm. They became a legendary duo, solving mysteries and righting wrongs throughout the land of eternal summer. And so, the adventures of Brian and the shark Brian continued, their bond growing stronger with each new mystery they unraveled. The secrets of the land of eternal summer were safe once more, thanks to the bravery and quick thinking of a 12-year-old detective and his loyal shark companion.